feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that sees you everywhere. So even if they're at the airport or if they're at a coffee shop, if somebody that has a similar structure, build, whatever, walks by, they're immediately thinking, oh, there goes the collective. But also too, that's because you're weighing very heavy on them. You're weighing heavy on their mind because there's something here that I feel like this person needs to express. I don't know why, but I keep getting like there's something I need to tell them. And for a lot of you, this is something that this person has really held back, or this is something that your person wasn't ready to completely communicate. And here's the thing, let's all be honest with one another. Sometimes you meet somebody that you really love or somebody that you fall in love with, but the fact that you begin to lose a sense of control or even lose a sense of yourself makes things a little bit awkward or anxious where you pull back this energy. I feel like that's what happened with this person. It was almost easier to deny their attraction towards you, their feelings towards you, this, because they're showing me like a very intimate, very intimate setting between the two of you. Even if you've not been together for a period, like even if you've not physically been in the same room, there is this energy where the two of you feel one another in ways that maybe other people don't. And I feel like they're coming to the realization with why that is. I'm scared of what it would mean for us to come together. But again, I also feel like in this point of this person finally coming forward and saying, okay, you know what? I do love them. I know that I love them. And maybe this was created by a sense of distance, right? Maybe you gave to this person, you loved this person, you gave it your all, you gave it your go, right? You did everything, but for whatever the reasoning was, this person was still stuck at the red light and they weren't ready to move forward. But this person is now awakening to the fact that they know that you're the one that they need to move forward with, but now it's a how. How do we move forward? Maybe you're somebody that is in a committed situation, or you have certain attachments, or this person may too. So what does it mean for us to be together? How do we move forward? How do we tell our family? How do I tell somebody that, you're my person and I'm making certain changes and the changes are really associated to you? And that's something that I feel like your person is going through. But in the process of creating this change, you also have somebody here that's scared of what does it mean, because it's coming into like an area of their well-being or of their life that they've not explored. I don't care if you're in your 60s or your 70s, if this person hasn't encountered true love, real love outside of the material, outside of the 3D, then you coming forward with them in a spiritual sense, hugging their soul, touching their heart, it's something that they've not felt. It's almost like Jack the Skeleton from The Nightmare Before Christmas, where he's like, but what does it mean? What does it mean? It's like, it's almost as if this person has been living in black and white, and then here you come in color and you're showing them a whole new world. I just keep hearing like, what does it mean though? So all of this new things are going on around me. I'm being forced to acknowledge the fact that I have a very deep connection and a very deep commitment to the collective. But what does it mean? How does this change the way that I live my life? See, also too, Other people in the past, I feel like, have really come in and used this person. And that's why I feel like this person is very careful with who they give their time, their energy, and their resources to. I'm ending things with someone else because I only want to be with you. For some of you, this is just ending relationships. This could even be ending a friendship or whatever it may be in order to kind of come full circle with you. And it's because they know that two things can't exist at the same time. Let me give you a healthy example here. If you're somebody who's very anxious and has a lot of anxiety, how you combat that anxiety is you start saying things that you're grateful for. And when you're in a place of gratitude, that anxiety automatically dissipates, because anxiety and gratitude come from the same part of the brain and they're unable to exist at the same time. Whatever is going on with your person, whoever they need to part ways from, separate from, whether that's a career, whether that's an ideology, whether that's friends, family, exes, they're doing it because they know that they cannot have the negative and have your positivity, that it ultimately is going to cancel each other out. So you're having somebody that is actually pushing through them being scared, or pushing through them kind of stepping into this unknown area with you, because again, not only is it their emotions that are changing, but also the way that they handle their day-to-day life is also changing as well. And I think that we're going to have somebody here that is going to struggle with who your person is becoming. This may also be you as well, though, in the corner saying, I have to let somebody go in order for me to completely be with this person. For some of you, it's a mindset, and it's a mindset for this person with not feeling like they're good enough. It's like this person has such a significant fear of failing that it almost is as if they stay stuck in the past, but they know that in order for something new to begin, they have to create some type of sacrifice here. I'm going through a difficult time right now. I'm healing my issues and slowly becoming the person you deserve. I want to do this right. That's why I'm taking my time. So if this person hasn't come forward and expressed how they feel, if they've been somebody that's been very hot and cold, very touch and go, runner chaser type of energy, I feel like this person doesn't want you to see what they're going through or what they're dealing with. But this person is being put under a lot of pressure in order to really see what they're made of. And that's true, right? Because every time you say to yourself, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Not only do you do what you're supposed to do a lot of times, but then there's also another additive that's, thrown into the mix that even complicates things more. And what it's meant to do is it's meant to show you that your mind and your body are such a magical thing where you can do anything that you set your mind to. And I feel like with this person and releasing people that don't belong, and for some of you, this is also somebody that may be going to therapy or is doing some type of, because I keep getting that they're actively taking part in healing. So this could be somebody that's going to church. This could be somebody that's talking to a therapist. This could be somebody that is actively working on their issues, because it's preparing them for this significant split with whoever they're not supposed to be with. Because In order for this person to say, yeah, I really gave it my all and it doesn't work, they know that they can't hold on to everything, that there's not enough room for you and, thing one and thing two, or whatever it may be. So this person is really making the adjustments, which I find very interesting. Also, get your person's been really obsessively thinking about what steps they need to take. I've hurt you because it was easier for you to hate me than for me to tell you the truth. So, and you may have felt this too, but what's funny is for some of you, the truth is just this person being honest and open about, their insecurities. I feel like I don't make enough money. I feel like I don't have enough control. I feel like my life is falling apart. I feel like, I'm in a connection I don't know how to separate. And instead of being honest and open, it was easier for this person just to say, it doesn't work, I'm sorry, or to walk away from you, because they didn't want you to look at them in a different manner. Now, I know there's going to be somebody in the comments that's like, well, that's weak. I totally get that, right? But again, not all of us handle things the same way. Not all of us think the same way. Not all of us were raised the same way. So there's a lot that goes into this. And I feel like with this person, the one thing, and it's easy for us to demonize people. It's easy for us to say they're a horrible person, right? But the reality is, this person really didn't want to hurt you. They really didn't. I don't get that this person set out and was like, I'm going to hurt the collective. I'm going to make this deep contact with them. I'm going to, touch their soul. I'm going to, tickle their heart and hope at the end, you know what I mean? I'm going to walk away. No, that's not the case. I just get that this person didn't want you to view them in a negative manner, and they felt like you deserved something that they were unable or incapable of providing. This is really coming in as a self-worth. And this is also somebody that is longing to hold you again. And when I finally do, I never want to let you go ever again. You are my forever. So this could definitely be an energy where the two of you are in separation. But I also feel like this is somebody that fantasizes about your connection and fantasizes about the things that they want to do to you. This is also coming in as a very sensual energy, a very intimate energy. And I get that this is going through this person's mind over and over and over and over again. And it's because they're being reminded of you through certain synchronicities, whether they're hearing your name, whether they're hearing the song that the two of you shared, or even through music. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that may really tap into music when they think about you. But it's like they want to just, for some of you, this is somebody that just wants to touch you. I don't even know if they want to talk at first. They just want to be able to caress you. I don't know why that's coming in the way that it is, but it is. I also feel like too, with some of you, I want to start a friendship first. Before we take this to the next level, I want to take things step by step, no rush. Okay, I like this though. This is somebody that really wants to work on, and you and this person may have already been through this step. But this is this person saying, the reason that I wanted to move very slowly, I wanted to build a friendship with you, is to make sure that I could trust you. Is to make sure that when all else fails and that when emotions are high, you're still going to remember that I'm your friend and I'm not your enemy. And I also feel like, too, by this person making sure that they're not rushing into situations or rushing into connections, I also feel like it's reiterating the fact, or it's reiterating the point that they are taking it seriously. If somebody gets out of one relationship and hops directly into another relationship, there's zero time for healing. There's zero time for this person to process what they really need to process. And I feel like they're sitting here saying, I want to know the ins and outs of you so that I can treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. So I know what your favorite candy is. So I know what you like when you're sick. What kind of medicine do you take? You know, what your wants and needs are. And I like this. And I feel like for some of you, having a friendship first, or building that friendship foundation, it also allows things to be much lighter. It's not so heavy where it's like, are we doing this or not? Are we being in a relationship or not? It's like this person just wants things to happen organically. And if you're in a place where you have anxiety over what the next step is, you got to pull it back a little bit, because that anxiety may ultimately be stopping this person from coming together with you. I have a lot of insecurities that are holding me back from reaching out to you. I'm working on myself to become more confident. Again, that's why this person wants to start the friendship first. They want to start the friendship so that they can work on the things that have been an issue in the past. And ultimately, they're ending things with people that maybe they had a little bit more energy or a little bit more power over, where it allowed them to stay stuck in the same way that they were doing things. Stuck in the same cycle of thinking, or the same cycle where this person felt like, I'm the only person I have, right? I'm a one-man band. So this is them really saying, I'm working through it. And I feel like your person is really trying to make things right. But again, I feel like there was something very complicated that occurred between the two of you. This complication can be the external factors that are in this person's life. It can be a third party. It can be the children. It can be, you know, certain family or certain expectations, or even the expectations that this person has, you know, for themselves. Sometimes that external energy, the thing that's holding you back, is your lower vibrational energy or your lower vibrational self. So they're coming in here saying, it is complicated between us, and my insecurities are overcomplicating things. And I know that I need to work on it, and I am. And I'm sorry that I hurt you. I know that this hasn't been easy. I know I haven't been easy. And even for some of you, this is somebody where they made it hard to love them. They made it hard to understand them. But I even feel like during moments where this person pushed you away, you knew that what they really needed was love. It's like a child that's in, you know, foster care or something like that. You may be a foster parent, you may have even been adopted, but it's something with this energy where when you've not received love, the moment you get love, you push it away because it's an uncomfortable feeling. And why are you trying to get me attached to something that you know that you cannot provide consistently? And it's only through time, and it's only through patience that that child and maybe this is this person's inner child, that this inner child or this child begins to understand that they are worth that love. So it's very similar here. Even if you're older, even if you're an adult, we still all want love. And I feel like that's something that this person wants. I want you back now. We are meant to be together. So again, this is somebody that's coming back and saying, I know that we're meant to be together. You're my person. I'm tired of pretending I'm happy without you, but the truth is I'm heartbroken over you. Even if you and this person are in communication, they miss you. There's something here about distance or about being apart. For some of you, what you're even going to notice is when you and your person do come back together, if you guys aren't living with each other, or even if you are and there's like distance or they travel for work or something of that extent, you're going to miss one another where it's like this deep soulful yearning for that person. And I feel like they're struggling without you. They want to come back to you. They want to feel you. They want to touch you. I keep getting that there's a strong sense of physical intimacy that this person is really craving when it does come to you. I was hiding how I really feel about you. I was keeping it a secret because I don't feel good enough for you. I'm loving you from afar. So again, you have somebody that is watching you, you know, could be watching you on social media, whatever it may be. But it's like this person, again, like I said earlier, they have to get to a place where they feel like it's okay taking that jump, right? The difference between the person that has love and the person that doesn't is one, that person takes, you know, that step and says, even if I get hurt, even if you hurt me, I'm willing to take this step with you because I love you and I trust you and here's my heart. I also feel like you're dealing with somebody that really did not understand or really couldn't process. Like, why do I feel like this about them? Why is it them of all people? Why can I not shake them? It's like, I feel like this person really tried to like Ricky Bobby you, right? Tried to give you like the 1-2 skidoo, tried to like juke you or tried to like shake your energy. I don't know why it's coming in as that, but I'm telling you, it's like they're like, I can't, and the more I run, the more I want to be with them. So there's definitely this internal struggle coming in. And again, for some of you, this is somebody that wants to marry you or wants to take your relationship to the next level, where there is a set of consistent energy. So, you know, marriage has been coming out very heavy. I don't know if it's because it's the holidays and people are preparing for whatever. But again, can't you see I'm crazy about you? You have somebody here that is very focused. There's somebody here that, for some of you, it's somebody needs to leave a karmic situation behind. And if this is somebody that's been stuck in a certain situation, it's like they need to get out of it. And I feel like they are receiving assistance from somebody, whether that's somebody in their family. I don't know, but I keep getting that this person is actively working on whatever items were an issue in the past. So let's see if I can get this in. Hopefully you guys can see this. So you have somebody here that's acknowledging the deep soul connection, the fact that they're crazy about you, and the fact that they want you back because they're like, listen, we belong together, Mariah Carey, right? So there's something definitely coming in here with you and this person where they're unable to, deny it. You do not know this, but even after all this time, I still care deeply for you. I wish I could tell you this. For some of you, this is somebody that the more deeper that they felt about you, they pulled back and they were like, whoa, I can't. This is, you know what I can't do? This right here. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to this person right now? What do we need to know? Okay, 5 of Cups. This is somebody, I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know what's going on, but they're definitely in a very reflective energy. And this is somebody that feels a lot of guilt for the way that they treated you in the very beginning. Because maybe their intentions when they met you weren't 100% pure, or they didn't have any intentions of it going somewhere. And in the process, they possibly treated you like that. They treated you like you were everybody else, not realizing that's not the way that it works. You don't treat, fool's gold the same way that you treat, gold, regular gold. There's a different weight and there's a different way of going about things. This is also somebody that has a lot of guilt for not giving to you emotionally. This person, whoever you're dealing with, they were very paranoid that you were like everybody else. And for some of you, this could be somebody that's in the public eye or even in the limelight or in a position where they're very paranoid. Paranoid of, well, what do you want from me, or who sent you? And I get in the process, this is also somebody that really did push away and reject your love. It's like this person's attention and focus was it was everywhere else. Whether they even tried to supplement with going out more, supplement with work. It's like the moment that you felt like this person was really going to open up and show you how they feel, they doubled down on, ignoring you or really trying to detach from you. And they feel guilty. This is also somebody that's been crying because they're very lonely without you, especially if there was a breakup. They have a lot of regret for some type of separation, and they feel like they hurt you. It's almost like, I think it's either Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where that little kid goes, I don't want to be an elf. I want to be a dentist, right? It's like something about this person where you coming forward, it's like you're letting them know you don't have to be like everybody else. You can do something different outside of your family norm or outside of whatever you were programmed to think. And this person feels sad because it's like you were showing them how to do something that maybe they've always wanted, but they didn't have like the huevitos to complete. Because the reality is this, you really are this person's wish fulfillment. Pisces energy is coming in, this Jupiter in Pisces. And the thing about you And the reason I feel like your person's heart has expanded, because it kind of comes in as your person being the Grinch. Not like they're not nice towards people, because I think that they are, but I also feel like they were very closed off to love or even their emotions. But because you gave to this person so openly, so willingly, it's like you love them, you gave to them. For some of you, you may be a server, a bartender, you may work in a casino. There's something here about public service. So whatever you do or whatever you gave to this person, it's like really opening them up. And they're watching you be happy. They're watching you, have a level of harmony, or you're bringing this harmony back into this person's life. Because I also feel like when either you and this person came back into contact, because for some of you, I'm getting like you guys have known each other for a really long time. Like ages. For others of you, this is you coming into contact with this person. What you don't know or what you don't realize is that they were going through a very dark time, and that you were actually the one thing that really did make them happy. And I feel like with this person, they definitely want to be with you. But I also am getting that for some of you, they have to remove themselves if they are stuck in a situation where they're married, they have children, whatever it may be. It's like you've illuminated that having a relationship, you can be happy. It doesn't have to be like you're standing in hell all the time. And I get that with this person, they're getting ready to come forward and they're getting ready to communicate something to you. This is, you have Virgo energy. You also have Sagittarius energy. This is energy that's very abundant, but this is also energy that's coming very, very quickly here. Because I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting a really long time for this person to open up and for them to speak their truth. Also, this person is letting go of things that no longer matter. 9-10 may be significant. 9-8 may be significant. 9-12. 8-10, 10-8, 10-12, 5-10, 5-9, 9-5. I just keep getting overwhelmingly that there's somebody here that's getting ready. I don't know why I'm looking at the Hangman. I'm like, they want to put on a show. You know those Vegas shows or those Miami shows where you go and there's like bubbles and there's people dancing and twirling or whatever. It's like this person really wants to show you a different side of themselves. And they're tired of being stuck, and they're tired of being stagnant here. I don't know why, but I also get like this person is tired of being on pause. They've had some type of significant personal enlightenment, and now it's like they have this knowledge that in the past maybe they weren't completely aware of. And it definitely can be them getting a level of karma here, right? Them getting a swift kick in the you-know-what, in the ovaries, and the, the whole enchilada. But it's something about this person learning a significant lesson with who you are. And what comes around goes around. And whatever energy you were in when you missed this person, you wanted this person is going through those same feelings very, very strongly. And what they're beginning to understand here is that they have to give equal give and take. If they want this 9 of Cups, then they have to put forth the energy of the 8 of Wands. If they want to be in the 5 of Cups, then they can stay stuck and stagnant in the same energy that they're currently in. They can't have both. I also get that there's people around them that are having a lot of consequences. For some of you, this is somebody that possibly even played, you know, sports growing up, baseball, football, soccer, rugby, hockey. I don't know why that's coming in, but it's like they're remembering some type of significance over a team environment. What about these consequences? Because I'm nosy. Justice, hello. For some of them, they are going through some type of legal issues. This could be them filing for a divorce. This can be them filing for custody, for finances. But also, too, what's happening here is whatever somebody did to you, whether it was a karmic energy that did it to you, an external energy, there's something being set right here. The truth is being communicated, and the truth is setting this person free. And I feel like for some odd reason, there's going to be a lot of people here that are stressed, pressed, and worried about what's coming around here. You can be born on the 5th, born or have a life path of a number 5. Same here with a number 3, or even 11 or 1 or 11. You could be born on the 11th, you could be born on the 10th, or the 13th, or the 12th. But I'm getting that you're still not telling me. Can you tell me, please? 6 of Wands. What is this justice? What does the collective need to know about this significant justice moment? Ooh, Ace of Swords. See, there's somebody here that's coming and speaking their truth. Whatever that truth may be, whether that's somebody that's been talking about you and this person held their tongue, whether this person, somebody asked them about you and they weren't honest about your connection or your relationship. For some of you, it was to protect you. For others of you, it's like they didn't want other people knowing how they felt. Woo! I also just got that for some of you, it's weird. Sorry. I apologize. Somebody may be getting kind of sick. This could be either a stomach thing, like stomach ulcers, or there's something with their digestive system. I get that there's something here that's being communicated that's going to make somebody sick. Because right as I was talking about saying the truth and expressing the truth to somebody, I immediately felt like I was going to throw up. And it's something that's been waiting for a period of time. And I feel like this is this person telling past people, their friends, their family, the truth about you and their connection.